Alrighty, here we are for another exciting week of Keyforge, the Nordic Keyforge League. Season 17, I will be playing against kveld this week. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. So, we need to see what decks we want to ban. And I had looked at these a while ago, and I thought I knew what I wanted to ban, and now I forget, of course. But let's see. Here are the decks. We have Daniel Le Arruganito, Maestro della Corona, E-Tinged Star, Double Infernus, Double Daughter, not fun stuff. We have Jersey, Zaman Zamosia, Triple Lethalogica with Redacted, Effervescent Principle, Double Market Disc, Double Savage Clash, Ghost Hawk, 91 Sass. We have Kadra, Zbon, Zlodzichka, Ostradi. I'm sure I'm butchering this. A DT deck. Lots of Unfathomable Disruption. Matter Maker with Direct Scar and some Logos craziness too. We have Intrus Krater Z Wishklej Wliski, Worlds Collide, Disc, Shadow, Star Alliance, Double Exhume, Infernus. The Shadows has a lot of bouncing, Double Kymor, Too Much to Protect, Double Chain Gain, Hit and Run, and then a pretty good Star Alliance too. Stealth Mode, Double Dongle, Double Quadricorder. Then we have Seniorita, Junzuk Radwanska, which is a pretty good deck. Pincerator, Double Red Penny, Double Markadis, Infernus, and decent Untamed Suite. And then we have Lodz Zmirs, Smok Akuzer Butelki. Mass Mutations, Double or a Dacilis, Amphora Captura. So that's the lineup. And they're all pretty scary. I don't think I'm going to ban Jersey right away, actually. I think I'm going to start with Seniorita. Okay, and they banned Quinn of mine. Okay. So now I need to figure out what I want to save. What do I want to save? They're all actually decent options to save. Sword Cook has been good. Researcher's been good. Yassafras might actually be really good in this. But I think we're going to save Researcher. It's pretty... they save Daniel Arruganito. Let's see, that's the... Yeah, E-Tinged Star Double Infernus. Okay. So, based off of that, do we then ban Jersey? Or Infernus, I think, is actually scarier to me. We already got rid of Senorita. Can get rid of that. Whoa, I'm not paying attention. Thank you for the follow, Zach. Nice to see you. Looking forward to your unannounced spoiler sometime. Yeah, and all this Kymor eclipses, chain gangs, hit and run, too much to protect actually scares me. Double exhume and Infernus. This scares me actually more than his 91 sass. So I think I'm gonna ban Prus. I don't know what I'm talking about either. Not at all. That's why I'm probably gonna lose this match. We're gonna ban Prus. I think just matchup wise it's worse. We're still waiting to see the second deck that they're gonna ban, and we'll go from there. So now they saved Daniel. So then the question is, do they play them first? What order are they going to play their decks in? Can get rid of Prus. This format is so intense. It is. It's actually quite fun, but it is so intense. And they ban Yasafras. Okay. So now I have to pick which deck I want to start with. And and also think about what deck is he going to start with. Is he going to start with the crazy one with the disruption that they saved? The 91 sass, the DT deck, or the Mass Mutations Dace Lewis, Dace whatever deck. Now let's take a look at our decks to see. Now I always want to make sure I go in with enough creature control. This one is Antiphage is a really interesting deck. It can do some crazy stuff, and but it doesn't always do it. So we'll think about that one. Sword Cook, it can go crazy. Researcher is just solid. And Stewart, very disruptive. This would be really bad against their Eden Jar deck. So if, say, they go with their good deck to start with, what would be my... they have really good options for Eaton Jarring in all my decks. But I think I'm going to start with Researcher. We're going to go strong first. Now, it's not always a good idea, but maybe they won't expect it because a lot of people save it for the second or maybe even for the third. And they start with Kaha, the DT deck. So, it looks like we are ready to go. Let's load it up. And let's take a look again at Kaja. So we have Researcher versus Kaja. Very disruptive with the double Maelstroms. Mecha Boy is going to be an issue. Drixgar is going to be an issue. Illusions of Grandeur. Let's see. Speed. It's got the library card. It's got the final analysis. The Matter Maker. How many? 4 upgrades. It's got Force Field. Double Think Twice is really good. And Calpy. So yeah, this will be an interesting game. I'm not sure at all how this will play out. But let's get in there. All right. Good luck and have fun. We want to probably start with an autoencoder or Emperor Captura. It is nice to have both of those monuments, but they're better once their creatures are in the discard. So I think we're going to mulligan this. Okay, so we started with a lot of good creature control here. Now, we got to make sure we don't have too many creatures out because of the Maelstroms. And then how is he going to gain a lot of Ember? The Drixcar is he's going to gain a lot of Ember that way, probably. Can he Data Forge? He can do some crazy stuff with, I think, Twices, right? Can he? If he gets a big board out, can he, like, do Data Forge 3 times in a turn? I don't think so. We're just going to start out with a Adaptoid and Insured. We gotta make sure we keep on top of their board. We always have to have answer for Drixcar. He gains 3 Amber if I don't choose Logos. Well, I can go Logos, that's fine. And I lucked into drawing a Positon Bolt. That's pretty lucky. I'll take it. Getting the daughter out there is decent. Get some extra cards in hand. Okay. One creature, Abyssal Zealot. What do they do? After you raise the tide, capture Chu. After your opponent raises the tide, move Chu to the common supply. So why would they only play one card? They're trying to set up either a big Drixgar turn or a big Logos turn. Interesting. So we'll go Dis here. The question is, do we play? We're going to, do we implode our Adaptoid or the Hystricog? I think the Hystricog. One big question is, do we play the Orb of Invidious? Hystricog, I think we'll implode the Hystricog. Then we're going to double doom, hopefully get something good. Final analysis. Maybe one of his combo cards, so that's maybe not bad. And then do we play the Orb? Usually I like to have it out, but I'm not sure if I'm going to need to worry about keeping him from reaping. Only 17 creatures. He does have a scary unfathomable lineup if he gets it out. I've already killed 2 of them. I think we discard it here, actually. Star Alliance. So here comes the Voltron Septia. Interesting. I can't even see how much power it has. I guess it doesn't have anything that affects the power. So 4-1. I mean, worst case, I can axiom it. It might be worth doing that, honestly. Yeah, so we're going Saurian here. Now we got to remember Maelstrom. We're going to capture on the daughter. Because we're going to axiom and ward daughter. And we'll play that out. Done. Now, unfortunately, this is bad for the Maelstrom, but I wanted that extra Ember. I should have played discarded Technosaurus. That being said, if he doesn't have the Maelstrom, and he has already gone 5 Unfathomable in and 1 discarded Maelstrom, going Saurian here is pretty good. We do got our Monument to Primus out as well, so if he plays a creature, I can discard Primus and start moving Ember out. Although Thundertoe is starting to do some damage. He doubles that up with Think Twice, but luckily that's now purged. Submersive Principle. I need to get to my purging. Need to get Illusion, Submersive, maybe Final Analysis. There's his other Think Twice for Illusions. What's he gonna pick? If I don't pick Saurian. Okay. Well, I want to pick Saurian, so that's okay. Okay, and he just purged Illusions for me? Perfect. Let's discard Console here. He's got no way to get rid of Ember, right? Eddies and Portal Monger for key costs. Okay, that's good to know. So we're going to discard Console Primus here so that we can use our Primus to move Ember from Shrix over to Infomorph. But we'll put another on there to get the steal. And I think I'll just Reap here. That way, with his second Maelstrom, it just gives him more pain if he plays it. I can get up to 5. With Spoils of Battle, it just puts another one on Infomorph, unfortunately. Yeah, so we'll Reap, and we'll play Spoils of Battle here. And in turn. Um, so I'm I guess 2-3-1 in my hand. Interested to see what he's planning here. Let's see, he's got 2 Unfathomable Purge, and then he's played 3 others. He's played 6 Logos and 4 Starlines. I'm actually pretty lucky he didn't get Drexgar. Okay, there's a Maelstrom, that's good. And I'm lucky he didn't have the Kelpie there, honestly. So we go Logos here. We Diametric Charge. I think we enrage a Flamegill. No Reaping. We'll play out the Infomorph. Let's see, do we raise a tide here? I don't think so. Okay, now he's trying to go more big board. That's okay. We go Saurian. We're gonna raise a tide so that we can kill Triska. So we'll do 1 damage to Sinan, I guess. Faust is gonna come out. He's gonna want to kill Faust. I'm gonna capture here. He's Primus. Oh, and then we drew Technosaurus? Dang, I wish I would have put a damage somewhere else. Move that over there. Oh yeah, this is not ready in use, so we don't necessarily want to do that. He doesn't have any Maelstrom for a little while, although he does have a lot of speed coming in Logos. And Mind Over Matter is a immediate discard for this deck because he's got the Data Forges. It could do some bad stuff to me. Now he's kind of got to worry about my board a little bit here, but I'm guessing he is trying to load up a nice Logos turn as well. But he goes Unfathomable. Netcaster comes out ready, Reaps, Exhaust, Strix. Flamegill probably fights. Kills Faust. Okay. It's tempting just to go Saurian, use Primus, fight twice. Mindfire is also interesting, and I could raise a tide, still kill Triska. Yeah, I actually want to get through my deck a little bit more because I'm not getting to some of the cards that I want to. So let's Mindfire to start out with. Infomorph, that wasn't what we wanted. Play this guy over here. We're actually going to kill ourselves. And then this guy, does it also kill itself? Or just kill the netcaster? I think it just kills the netcaster. We play Xenofiend, and then we raise a tide so that we can use Octavian to fight into Triska. Okay. Man, our Amphora and our Autoencoder are bottom deck. Same with our Infernus, our other Infernus. But we did get one of our Infernuses. It might be time to do that. I'm very scared about the logos that he still has coming and that he might be able to get through the rest of his deck fairly quickly. He's only played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 logos cards. So he's got the double eddies coming. Okay, here we go. Mecha Boy, Infomorph, Mecha Buoy. Now he's got an information exchange. He does raise the tide so that he can use his operative to fight off Octavia and gain Ember. Okay. Okay. So I think I actually want to go Dis here because I want to really get this Infernus action going. I can reap a couple times, Infernus, some key cards. Now there's a lot of key cards, so the question is what do I do? The other option here is going Saurian. Reap, play, move an Ember, discard a card and draw another card is a pretty good option too. Just putting the pressure on. I mean, I know he's got the eddies coming. That would get me to draw 2 more cards, which is pretty good. Yeah, let's do that actually. So we're gonna reap here. We're gonna move that Ember back to Infomorph. Oh, I should have played Spoils of Battle first. Oh well. We're gonna play Spoils of Battle. Capture on him. And him. Doing those 2 guys. This guy's just going to reap. And turn. Okay, here comes Drixgar. With the shield you later. Okay. Now I know he's got all the eddies coming. Now I can get to check here. He's going to take me off with eddies. What would I stir engrave? Faust? So let's infernus some stuff. Let's get the submersive principle. I was thinking about doing the upgrades, but I'm actually not too worried about him coming back that way. The data forge is also a bit concerning. So you'd probably want to get rid of the think twice or the final analysis. And then there's the maelstroms. I think we'll just get rid of the final analysis and the submersive principle. Just any kind of key combo pieces, I think, is what we're going to try and do here. And then with Xenofiend, I think we're actually just going to kill the Infomorph. Sure, we'll give him a couple Ember, but he's going into Logos next anyway, so... alright. Maybe he didn't have his eddies. Oh, and we got a 3-0 there, so that's actually really good for our keys. Our keys in this, which I'll take it. Okay. Game 2. I'll take it. All right. So now what is he going to play? Probably his save deck? And I don't have a good answer for that, except maybe if I eat in jar first. So I think I might actually go my disruptive one. My other options here, antiphage. It does have some nice tricks in Saurian. Let's check out his last 3 decks here really quick. He's got Axiom Grist, Bouncing Death Cork in his really good deck. Double Savage Clash and Jersey, and not a lot in his last one. Sword Cook would be good, but it would be really bad against his best deck. Same with Stewart. So maybe we go anti-phage, actually. Let's do it. We will be different. What did they pick? They picked their good one, I think. Or maybe they haven't picked yet, not sure. Refresh, there we go. I think they just haven't picked yet. No, yeah, I think it shows yellow. It just doesn't show that selected for game 2. All right. Yeah, thank you. 3-0 is really big for this format. Okay, what I pick? Antiphage. And he's picking his nice one. Yeah. Agrunito. So, lots of speed, lots of crazy Infernus stuff. Lots of not probably very fun for me. And we're gonna mulligan this. And we hope he doesn't Eaton's Jar right away. Dominator Bobble first. Okay, we're gonna go Logos, Babbling Bibliophile, Igor. What are our options? Hologramophone, Babbling Bibliophile, or Igor? Oh my. That's all those are tempting. I think we actually press with the babbling bibliophile. Yeah, let's try it. Maybe we can get lucky with them not having a bunch of creatures, and then I guess we have to discard our Logos Harbinger of Doom. I got rid of one with a bouncing Death Quark. Okay. Let's go back into Logos, Reap, Reap, Whole Gramophone, Tau Tau. Okay, now what do we start archiving here? Yeah, we start archiving this. We'll start with Evil Eye and Hecatomb and Insure. Now we have a pretty nice Saurian thing going here. And I already got through 2 Igors and 2 Tau Tau. So, like at the start, I would have said maybe if he gets Eaten Jar early, he does the Tau Tau. But now maybe he does something else. He goes Dis. He kills my Babbling Bibliophile with a Munchling. No, he reaps with it. Never mind. Oh, here comes the Eaten Jar. Okay. What's he take? Odoak the Patrician. Oh, and then he implodes. Okay. Okay, that's fine. And it's nice to have that implosion out of there. So we're going to go Saurian, Golden Spiral. We're going to Stomp right now. We're going to do Philophosaurus, and we're going to do Tricerian Legionary and ward that guy, and then we're going to do Compso and in turn. And what's nice here, if they survive, is I can reap with Legionary and ward because of Compsos. He comes back and goes big Saurian as well. He drew a card and he's thinking. Sacrosaurus and Faust. Whew. So let's see. I do have an Axiom. If I get really lucky, I can get it with Philophosaurus. I can look through my next 6 cards with Golden Spiral. He did 3 damage to Tricerian Legionary. Okay. So really, we need our Axiom big time. Okay, so we're going to reap. We didn't get our Axiom. So archive 1, add 1 to your hand, and discard. We want to archive the EE. I think we're going to add Harbinger to our hand. We might need that later. Although I can't kill it in the same turn. Oh, I can with Hecatomb. Sweet, yeah. So Harbinger. And then we're going to also Golden Spiral the Philophosaurus. We're going to archive the binding irons, and we're going to add Tau Tau to our hand. So unfortunately, we didn't get what we wanted. We're going to put Strix out here. Let's see, what do we have here? You can't actually get Ember on any of them, I don't think. Oh, he's got city-state interest. Oof, that's not good. So we do need to kill Faust. Which means probably we got to get rid of our Compsos. So I think we actually reap here with Tricerian Legionary. And the Compsos gets rid of the Faust. Now, if we had lucked into our Axiom, we would have been set up super nice. But he still has some tough decisions to make here. He can't let me keep on Falaphosaurusing. So I'm guessing he's got to go Saurian and fight big time. But he goes Logos instead. Effervescent Principle, Daughter. Chronos. Oh, he's getting nice efficiency action going. That makes sense. Another Daughter. Oofda. Now what's nice is he already has got through his Bouncing Death Cork, his Implosion. He still has Stomp and Dreadbone and Soul Keeper and Dark Minion. But he's got through a lot of his creature control. Okay, I only have 8 in my draw, so I almost feel like I have to go for the Axiom again. I was thinking of going for... The other option is I can go Harbinger, Hecatomb. Harbinger Hecatomb is actually really nice here too. Because they are warded. Let's see, his creature control, he does have the double Infernus. He already uses Effervescent Principle, so that's great. I think we can't rely on... We have a 75% chance of getting the Axiom, but that's not 100. I think we need to do the Hecatomb here. So we're going to go Dis. Now ordering this is going to be a little bit crazy. Let's see, there are only 2 creatures, so that makes it easy for... Oh yeah, first we want a Festering Touch. 2 creatures. Then we want to do another Festering Touch. 2 creatures. Then we want a Misery Exploit. Then we want to do our Harbinger. And then we want a Hecatomb. Then we want to EE. We want to play Binding Irons. And then, do we want any creatures back here? We could get our Igors back. What was targeted by Jar? The Odoak. I had already gone through 2 of my Tau Taus. I have 3 Tau Taus in the deck. But I had 2 Odoaks. So he targeted the Odoak, the Patrician. Now, I can steal here twice, which I'm going to do. So I think now the question is, do I play the Soul Snatcher? He's going to kill these. I think I do, honestly. And let's see, what's in our draw again? Playing the Soul Snatcher, probably a bad idea, but so not finished with you. My only question is, do I do the Igors? And I don't think we do, because we have, yeah, I don't think we do. So we discard that. We're going to, oh yeah, I forgot about his. Whoops, his implosion. Yeah, okay. Okay, so that was a really nice burst there. How's it going, Aldrin? Thanks for watching. So we're in a pretty good position here. He still has tricks up his sleeve. He's still got lots of Infernus. Mind Fire's my Data Forge. Stirring Grave, Dark Minion, the Archives of Faust. Makes sense. Essence Scale, does he have an Infernus? No. Okay. So we get our first key. So we just go big. We just keep rolling. We go Saurian. Go Philophosaurus. What do we archive here? The Lilithal. We add Axiom to our hand. We discard Odoak. And then he's going to get the Stomp, which could stomp this guy, but we're going to use it again. There's no cards. But then we're going to clip again and ideal him. The Grim Loxus here. Even though it's going to die right away to that, I think it's okay. I'm tempted even to just do it right now, even though it gives him a key. We'll discard the Axiom. We'll Reap with Tricerian Legionary. And we are going to play Failing Strike. First we're going to hit Grim Loxus. And then we're going to put more on Philophosaurus. Now if he's got the Stomp, too bad, right? But now the question is, do we kill Dark Minion? I don't think so, not yet. We'll just do that and Inchurn. Well, that's an unfortunate redraw there. So if he's got the Stomp, it's unfortunate, but it makes him have to react for sure. He does go Saurian. Cornison Octavia, probably the Stomp now, and capture or exalt Cornison. Oh yeah, forgot Dreadbone could get him. That's too bad. He got Ludo and Faust out. Faust is a problem, which I should have saw coming. This is still really tight. Um, Probably should not have loaded up. I probably should have loaded up Grimlux's Stux, but he could have killed it with Dark Minions, so I should have loaded up Tricerian, actually. He stomps Tricerian. That's too bad. This is not good, because actually, with Grimluxus now, I need to kill Ludo and then Faust. I think I have to do that here. Let's see, if I go Logos, I can Tau. Sometimes I can Tau a whole bunch in a row. I think we need to go Saurian here, though. We gotta kill that Faust while we have a chance. He's got the city-state interest, too. So we're gonna discard both our Odoax. We're gonna kill the Ludo. And we're gonna kill the Faust. Now, unfortunately, this sets him up pretty nice, especially with the city-state interest. But this is actually looking pretty nice here because we're going to try and get as many cards as possible to potentially set up a data forge. So we're going to Tau, put our Babylon bibliophile, ward it, and then we probably have that turn, and then the next turn I think we have to win or we lose. It's coming down to the wire. I really screwed up with the Falaphosaurus, but that's okay. He's going Dis. Now he still has. This is going to be interesting. Captures with Octavia. Yeah, that's not good. Does the essence scale here? If he does, he probably does it with a Dark Minion. Having Snurret keep capturing is nice. Okay, here comes the Infernus as he purges his own cards. Yep, makes sense. Okay, so now, yeah, we have to go Logos here. I was contemplating a Dis move. I still might need to. Okay, now he can essence scale the Infernus now. And reap with a Snurret or something like that. He purges his own Stranggrave and Mindfire to make me lose one. Probably means he has the other Infernus? Okay. So I have no Ember. He's got enough Ember to forge 2 keys. The end is near for me, unfortunately, but we know what we're doing here. I'm gonna go Tau Tau. Probably doesn't matter what we're archiving here. Our only win condition is a data forge. Come on, other Tau Tau. We didn't get the other Tau Tau, but we got the Igor. Into another Igor. Into our Tau Tau. Okay. Unfortunately, he's going to be able to capture too much. So even though we have a nicely set up action here, we still have a chance because we can potentially gain a bunch of Ember. Now, what he can do is fight and then capture it all. But, oh, we didn't draw into any, let's see. Well, that's okay. So this is going to be an interesting finish here. So, Data Forge is key cost plus 10. So I'm going to have 10 cards in my hand. You know, I can also steal 6 with, or steal 5 with the EE too. Unless he kills it, of course. So that's an option too. So I'm going to need to gain 6 Ember and have 10 cards in my hand. Now, if he allows this to live, that'll reap. That'll put 12 cards in my hand. The math is still not good. It is not good. There is a possibility. There's still a possibility. It all depends on what control he still has in his hand. If he's got city-state interests, I'm cooked. This is interesting because this is a viable option as well. Depending on how much Ember he gains. He's having a nice long think. So game plan, Logos, Data Forge, Dis, steal a lot. Pretty simple game plan. He's having to think himself. I'm almost positive he can. Yeah, there. He's got good options, unfortunately. Um. Hmm. This is pretty interesting though. This is pretty interesting. Oh, what cards haven't we seen from him? Bonesaw, Second in Furnace, Library card, Vision Bloom, Professor Tarato, QMEX, Quixo, Titan Engineer. Have we seen any of those? City State Interest. Did we see both Cornison's Octavias? I think so. Yeah, we did. So let's see. Saurian wise, all he has is City State Interest, so it might be in the bottom five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So he's got 2 cards left in Saurian. Okay. He's still got a lot of disc left. And hey, thanks for the follow, Algernon. Logos wise, he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that he's played. So he's got a lot of creatures coming on the Logos side. The library card he never saw. But so I think if he's got the city state, he goes Saurian here. Now he still might anyway, because he can capture with Octavia and potentially kill with Decimus. He's got probably options in Dis. Does he have an Infernus in hand? Don't know. I mean, it doesn't matter anyway. I only have 1 Ember. He's got Snurret. He does go Dis. Now he's got options with the Essence Scale, with the Dominator Bauble. He can capture the Dark Minion Reaps. Snurret Reaps. What does the Dominator Bauble do, and what else does he have coming? Essence Scale destroys Dark Minion to use Snurret to fight Babbling Bibliophile. That's a nice move. And then captures with Octavia. Oh, okay. So let's think about this. I think we can still win here. Well, we can, worst case, we can steal. Okay, so we have Data Forge. We have 10 cards in hand. Igor fights Snurret. We gain those 2 Ember. We gain an Ember here. That's 3 Ember. We're at 5 Ember. Igor reaps. We're at 6 Ember. We play Data Forge. We win, right? Yeah, I think so. So I think that's what we got to do. Let's do the math once more. You may forge a key at 10 plus Ember, reduced by 1 Ember for each card in hand. So we have 6 cards in hand, 4 in our archives. So we'll have 10. So we're going to need 6. We have 2. We fight with Igor. Igor dies. That's 3 because of Soul Snatcher. 2 from Surrat. Oh, we're going to have to fight twice. That's okay because we still get an Ember here. So, okay, let's do this again. We have 2 Ember. 3, 4 for them both dying. 5, 6 from Surrat. Okay. We're going to do it. Fight. fight. Data Forge. Whew, we got it. All right. Crazy game, crazy game. All right, game 3. Whew. Game 3. Oofda. Wow. Okay, what are we doing for game 3? He's got Jersey and Smock. Jersey and Smock. Smock is Dace Lewis, Emperor Captura, Jersey, Triple Ethologica. I'm gonna go Sword Cook here, just because I'm not sure if I have enough brain power to use Stewart. I'm a little fried. Thanks, thank you. That was awesome. Okay, so we're gonna pick Sword Cook. Oh yeah. We won 3-2. We're gonna select Sword Cook. Okay, and he selected. Don't know yet. Whew. Whew. Crazy game. Crazy game. Okay, let's go. So let's see. He's got Jersey. A Shadow of Dis is actually pretty big in that. The double market Dis, triple Ethologica, and the Effervescence Principle, the Redactoid, or Redacted, sorry. And if he goes this way, I gotta be really worried about the Dace Lewis. I don't have a lot. And the Brachus, yeah, I think that will be scary if he goes that way. Let's see. I think he's got it now. He goes Jerry though. Okay. Maybe his brain is fried too. It does seem like the simpler deck to play. I'm not sure. All right, let's go. I'm going Sword Cook here. All right. Sword Cook versus Jerry, the high sass. Okay. I think we'll keep this here. We'll start with an Igor. Ooh. Kirkar or Eddie? Oh, that's tough. We'll keep the Kirkar for our next turn action. Yeah. Dropping that Eddie hurts, but sometimes that's what you gotta do. Ooh, redacted turn 1, 2 draw on it. That's nice. Gets out Tarato, Adaptoid, Infomorph. That's already pretty scary. And Festering Touch and Twin Bolt don't do anything to those, but let's get our Star Alliance action going here. Kirby into our Twin Bolt. We want to do those guys. Then Kirkar here. We're going to put a nice Molina next to him. And we'll follow it up with a Nurse over here. An Inchart. Okay, we have a nice... If some of these guys survive, this is nice, but he's going to reap to all and draw a whole bunch of cards here. Ooh, another bot booked in. Okay. Okay. So Star Alliance, stealth mode, no actions. We'll reap with the Kirby and do the Festering Touch to take out the Adaptoid and Torado. We can also Twin Bowl them, but I think Festering Touch makes more sense because then if I do go into Logos next turn, 2 Twin Bolts will kill 2 of these. Although I might just kill one with a Kirkar. So we reap here, we Festering Touch those. We reap, and we fight in the bot booked in. Even though we could have gone to check. He gets a nice Ghost Hawk action. He was unable to play Vault's Blessing because of stealth mode. Okay, Vault's Blessing is coming. That's good to know. He's got 3 mutants out there. Now I was hoping for another Kirby here. I think I have to go Logos and get rid of the bot booked in an Infomorph. Let's see. If we go Star Alliance, we could still fight, reap, fight, and kill. We could take out all the mutants. I think we're going to do that actually. Marketus is Kirby, Pandemonium. Okay. Star Alliance. We'll reap. Shadow of Dis. Oh, okay. That was a nice Mark of Dis action there. Okay, we got Fandangle action here, so we need to go Logos. And unfortunately, that means I think we have to give him another key. Oh man. Well, our interdimensional graph is going to be worthless after this anyway. So I think we go into the next Igor. Tau Tau. Oh man, 3 brutal choices. I think we go Tau Tau, unfortunately. Well, that's too bad. We didn't want the exhume, but I was figuring it was a 1 in 3 chance, so we might as well kill the inspector and hope they don't get the exhume, but they got it. Oh, they reclaim my crazy killing machine. That was the only way I was going to get rid of that redacted. And he savage clashes to get rid of all my stuff. Okay, so we're going dis here. We're gonna play Malison over here. Scullion over here. Tornus binding. Now he's probably got Markadis lined up. So I was thinking of doing the Igor here. And I think I still might. The other option was the Eddie. Or we could do the Ortanu. We could Igor into the Infernus. And that gets us through 3 cards. We draw Chew. We're pretty much screwed no matter what. I don't think we can get back to creature control or amber control fast enough. I think we have to try with Igor though. I mean, we could Eddie here. Yeah, let's do the Eddie and do that and inchurn. He Lethalogicas into Effervescent Principle, plays that. He's just going to get a key with Redacted here now. And it's too late. Because I have to win in pretty much the next turn. If I put out General Order, he'll kill Logos and kill my Eddie, which doesn't matter for the Redacted anyway. I can ward it though. I can stealth mode. My Infernus is now dead. Yeah, there's no way I can even stop him. He just has to go Logos twice more. But I got the 2 keys, and I've had a pretty good turn, pretty good hand, so can't be too. I wasn't expecting to win 2 versus him, so that's pretty sweet. Yeah, he can just go redacted, unfortunately. Close games though. Yeah, I won 2 versus kveld. I couldn't believe it because he's been just dominating. So, whew. All right. Whew. Um, some pretty crazy matches there. I am totally brain dead. That is NKFL. I mean, it's such a cool format. Um, really, really, makes you have to think a lot about the matchups. You know, I, I think the key researcher is always pretty solid, and that was a pretty good game, 3-0 there. But I think the key was my anti-phage pick. I don't think he was. I think I matched up well versus his crazy good deck, and then I got Logos a little bit early, to um to get rolling there, and even though he almost came back, I held on to it. So, really cool. Redacted is brutal, but if that wasn't their last key, you could steal all their Ember with Graph, so that's fun. Oh, that's true. Yeah, I never thought about that. How redacted with Graphed interaction. That's pretty sweet. Um, all right, so that was me versus kveld. Let's see, how's our division looking? We're in Bronze Gamma. Let's check out the leaderboard. So let's see, because I just beat kveld, I'm actually into second, although Karen and Danielle haven't played this week. So both of them could actually go above me. Even like Danielle winning 2-1 and Karen losing 2-1, they could still both leapfrog me actually. Actually, maybe not. I guess the 3-0 on my first game was huge for my key difference because I wasn't doing super well in key difference. Um, but that 3-0 really helps actually. So that really helped kind of make this a little bit closer because before this he was 5-1. So yeah, this is gonna be a crazy, crazy finish, I think. I started with the captain, then I played Danielle, then I played kveld. So I think I have Karen come up next, and then Dinobot. So all right, this is gonna be fun. I mean, I'm definitely scared to match up versus Karen. I'll have to start looking at her decks, but whew, fun games. That's pretty crazy. Yeah, it's good. It's good to have a more even division. Um, I'd be happy if I could be top 2. I don't think I will be, um, especially this week. They haven't played, but even the top half, our group is killer. kveld, he's a top player. He just got second in that KFL SAS qualifier, SAS Cap qualifier, and he's done other awesome stuff. Karen, she's always um, kind of leading those competitions as well. Dinobot's always tearing up ABR. Didn't you have an undefeated season, or maybe like 5-1 a season or two ago? Danielle, he's won like some of the Italian get-togethers. So, I mean, this whole group is nuts. So, um, yeah, it's good competition. All right, 5-2. Well, that's still pretty dang good. The competition's high in ABR, so 5-2 is pretty dang good. All right. thanks everyone for watching. I do hope to. I'm gonna have a DataForge stream definitely within the next week. Not sure exactly when. But once I know, I'll post it on DataForge, hashtag DataForge and ABR, and in all the shared content channels. I'll try and give the heads up a few days in advance. I think I have kind of most of the data that I want for the first part. I could add more to it. I'm working on chains, kind of like what's the effect of chains on drawing into your deck. So I think I have good data around that, and even kind of what I'm calling negative change. So say if you had a mother out or a daughter out, if you're drawing more cards, how does that affect the draw? So I have good data on that. I want to make that data look a little bit more pretty. And then I want to also combine it. This will take some more time. I'm not sure if I'll have it done within the next week. Combine it with the idea of should you hold on to a board wipe or not? And so the way I'm going to do that is say I'm going to put together a couple scenarios of your opponent has a certain number of creatures in their house. How long does it take for them to build up a board with a certain house? And based off of that, how long should you hold on to a board wipe? Or when you get a board wipe, depending on the board state, should you hold on to it or discard it? And then kind of what does that impact on the rest of your deck look like? Because it's kind of like one chain. So that's the plan for the next stream. Got the first data pretty good. Need to definitely work on the visualization. And then I need to work on the data set for setting up a couple scenarios with how long it takes for an opponent to set up a board of monsters. So holding discarding card stats will be cool to see. Such a deep part of gameplay. Yeah, and you know, any analysis I do will never be able to replace kind of the turn-to-turn decisions that are being made in a game. But what I'm trying to do is set up realistic scenarios of, and kind of with the bigger picture of Keyforge in mind, like over the course of several turns, how long does it take for somebody to build a board or things like that to give better insight into that decision process so that you can say, oh man, they have 10 creatures in this house and maybe they only have one on the board. Like statistically speaking, how many turns does it take for them to have 4 creatures on a house? Or 4 creatures out there from that house on the board. And that then will help you with your decision making of do I hold this board wipe or not? And it always comes down to, what other creature control do you have? Are you going to flip your deck? All that. And there's no way I can do all that analysis, but this hopefully should give a little bit more insight into how long does it take them to build it on kind of average, build a board to just help with that decision making. So that's kind of the angle I'm going for. So look for that next DataForge stream. Thanks for watching the stream. That was pretty exciting. Got another win, so feeling good about that. And we'll see you next time. Have a good day. Let me pull up some music. Goodbye. Also, probably already have, but go back on your game found if you haven't.